What's up, guys? Are we here? I think we might be here. Wow. If we're here, then I'm so sorry for looking silly for the last several seconds. Guys, if you guys are catching this on the replay, let me know. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you guys want to get notifications that when we go live on Friday on how to build your digital agency without spending money on ads, drop an emoji and we'll get you all that info. But I want to talk today about Chatfuel, and I want to talk today about where I'm building all of my bots and where we're building all of our clients' bots, and how you guys can get rolling on this platform. And this is something that is really important for people who are building bots and are getting going in the messenger marketing community, because what's going to be a constant moving forward is change, right? What's definitely going to be always happening is change, but we never know what's going to happen with the platforms, right? So if we only stick to one platform, then we're going to leave ourselves out to dry. And some of you guys asked about the whole many crash situation, and so I'll give you the 60, the ESPN highlight reel to it. I was my account was banned from them, and I was told that it was because I was being promotional in their group, and that they have the right to terminate the account of anyone at their discretion, and they also have the right to delete all of the bots that that I had built and all my clients' bots. And so obviously I'm not going to continue to use or promote them. Luckily for me, during that time that I was learning bots, I didn't just stick to one platform. It wasn't just ManyCrash that I was learning. I was actually learning how to do it in Chatfuel all the while. So what I would encourage you to do is to really make sure that you are diversifying where you are learning, what you are learning and how you are learning it. So let's hop in here. Panchanar, what's going on? The rest of you guys, welcome. Alberto, guys, let me know who's tuning in, and let me know if you guys are already using, I'm curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident and how familiar are you with Chatfuel? Are you a 1 where it's brand new and you didn't even know that this was a software? Or are you like a 10 where you're already doing advanced, API calls and advanced integrations? Give me an idea and let me know, because I want to make this relevant to you guys. And let's see. Am I still here? Can you guys still hear me? It says Messenger is inactive. Can you guys still hear me? Sorry for this. If you guys are catching this on the replay, I apologize in the future. So it looks like Albert a 7, Panashar's a 7. Okay, cool. So you guys are already getting this. So let's talk about some of the strategy here when it comes to Chatfuel, right? So I always think about 3 parts of the bot, right? There's always 3 parts of the bot. So let's see. Can I draw? I think I can draw on it, right? Let me know if I think I'm still here. Let's see. I want to annotate this bad boy. Okay, so I've got 3 sections, right? So we've got 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so the first section is our incoming, right? We're actually going to have them like this is what we're going to call our lead magnet, right? So we have our inbounding. That's the first thing that we need to figure out. That's number 1. Now, number 2 is I'm going to put this chair looking thing. Okay. Now, why do I have a chair? Because the way that I think about, bots is that they need to have stuff to interact with, right? So they need to have this is the actual interaction. They need to have content in here for them to be able to interact with. So this is the bot. Okay. So over here is the second thing, is that we actually need to have the content that's going to convert them at a higher level, right? We actually have to have the content that's going to convert them at the highest level. So I want to make sure that all of the things are correct. So we had our 3 sections, okay? So we had our three sections. First was how they get in there. Second was the chair or the furniture. And then the third is the follow-up, and this is the call to action, right? So I'm going to do this little like spinny thing here, okay? Because this is the call to action. So let's talk about specifically how we create each of these things within the bot, right? What the hell am I talking about here, right? What do I mean? Well, the first thing is that we need to create some sort of lead magnet, some sort of way for them to be able to opt into the bot. Now, if I hop over here and I go down into my Millennial Skills bot, what you'll notice is that it makes it really easy for me to grab links. So if you guys, let's see here. So if you guys wanted to, for example, trial the softwares that Dan and John and I have been talking about over the last, several weeks, you can actually create a very easy way for them to opt in right here. So what you'll do is if I create a new block here, I can actually just create a link and I can turn on this block, and that's going to allow me to be able to send. And this is really the opt-in way, right? This is my opt-in. And so now I have this link right here, and I'm going to send that link to everyone I want to be able to get into my bot. I'm going to send that link to everybody I want to interact with my bot, potential clients, potential prospects, right? My audience, whoever I want to get subscribed, I'm sending all of those people this link right here. And what's great about Chatfuel is they make it super easy to be able to do it just like that, where all I have to do is I just click this link, I turn it on, and then I've got this URL. It even makes it really easy to click it right there and to test it, okay? So the first step that you need to figure out is how are people and why are people opting in? And there's a ton of strategy about creating great, reasons for people to opt in. And so one thing that we have is we are doing a live training on Friday that we're actually going to be covering how to generate chatbot clients without actually spending any money on ads or cold calling at all. And so we're going to do that on Friday. So if you want to get in, the reason I say that is drop an emoji and we'll get you the info and you can opt in that way, right? And we'll have someone follow up with you. And so that way you can opt in. Now, the second thing that you need to have is you need to have the content that people interact with. So let's jump in here. And so let's see, like previously, we've had people, and let's clear that. Let's get this out of here, clear the drawings. So previously, we had a guide, right? And this is still here. It's still available. So if you go to m.me/millennialskills, reference DDK, or if you just go into my Millennial Skills bot, and I believe if you type DDK, let's see. I don't know. Let's see. If you go in there and you type DDK into the Millennial Skills bot like that, or like this, that's DDJ. If you type that in, it will actually give you this particular block. All right. I just want to make sure you guys get it. So if you guys want to do that, you guys can go to the bot and type DDK. Now, what I want to show you though is what happens when they actually interact with the bot. So let's go in here and you'll see it says, hey, first name, right? I actually pull the data from Facebook, right? I'm able to use that. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to send them through a series of interactions that allows them to be able to end up downloading this guide. I put it in a button. I found that the best way to host PDFs is to actually put them in a Google Drive and just get a Google Drive link. And the reason that I found is because a lot of times if you send it through the chatbot, sometimes they're not able to access it. Sometimes the bot doesn't receive it well. Sometimes the other person isn't able to access it. However, if it's on a Google Drive, it's almost always able to be accessed. Brenny, I was just working on your bot. I have your bot. I literally, right before this, Brenny was working on Brenny and Wasili's bot, and my brain cashed out a little bit. And so if you want, we can show you a little bit about it and we can go behind the scenes to your bot. And if you are cool checking it out, checking it out with everybody else, or we can set up another time, but it is pretty much ready to go. So Chuck, what's going on? So we're talking about what people need to do when they interact here with the bot. Now, you'll notice that we have a series of buttons. We have a series of what we call quick replies. And what we also did is we assigned user attributes. And so when they come in, we want to tell the bot that, yes, they are now subscribed, right? So that way we can denotate that when they, if and when they choose to unsubscribe. And the lead magnet, right? We want to let us know what they actually downloaded or what they came in for from when they first got in. And the reason, or when they first subscribed. And the reason is because now I can go in here and I can actually see, well, all of these people who came in off of these lead magnets, I can actually go in and I can see all of the statistics and all of the different people who came in from this one, all the different people who came in from this one, and so on and so forth. So the second part of creating some sort of interaction is for you to be able to tag them appropriately so you can follow up with them even more appropriately. Hey, Vaughn, what's going on? Oh, yes, it is Wasili's birthday. So I do owe you a video. So let's go in and let's show it. Okay, so guys, if you guys are not familiar with Brenny and Wasili, they are on team or one of the affiliates and promoters, certified partners. I know Wasili is a certified partner who we've actually built a bot for them to be able to help people learn all of the different aspects of the Builderall platform, and also to help and walk them through all the process of joining. And so it's actually it's something that's very I don't know, I love it personally for me. So let's see what happens here. So they come in and we can take a welcome message right here, and so we can do this. So let's do this, and we're gonna say copy it to clipboard, and I'm actually going to, let's throw it into the chat here. Why not, huh? Let's throw it into the chat so that you guys can actually test this out. And there I am right there. Okay, so then, so you guys got that. So now they come in, all right? So then what we do is we're gonna ask them, should we just test it here on the bot? Okay, so it comes in and let's see, maybe, is that too big? So it comes in and the copy's not finished here. So it says, hey, I'm the Builderall bot, right? And you can learn how to build recurring income. With Builderall, you can build your brand and marketing, or you can build your email list, or maybe they want to build other. So they can actually choose which one they are interested in learning. And it says, you know, it actually walks them through and it onboards them. And so let's say I'm actually interested in building a website. Okay, well, what it's going to do is it's actually going to tell me all of these different cool things that the platform actually does. So it'll tell me how I can actually create different images, or excuse me, different websites right there. If I type in tools, what it'll do is it'll actually walk me through all of these, right? And so it'll actually show me all of the tools that it can do, right? So it's got all these tools. Now, what we're going to be integrating is there's actually videos that are recorded that can actually explain these. So not only does it say what it's going to do, but we're going to have a little button that talks about, that has a video. And then there's also the last one is just the apps, right? And so the last one is that it can connect to these different things. Now, what we're putting in is that we can say, okay, so we can say setup here. And when they set up the bot, what's going to happen is it's going to ask them for their affiliate number. And so let's say our affiliate number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Well, it's actually now going to save that into our affiliate number, right? So that way, when I click set up account, then it's actually going to be able to go to the appropriate affiliate. So you'll see there that it has all these things and all these ways for them to be able to interact and be able to learn in the bot, right? But then all these different ways and different options, and we're going to keep adding on to that. But now what we are really doing is we are tagging them, because the money is in the follow-up, right? Zig Ziglar said the fortune is in the follow-up. So the next and the last step is that what we're going to do is build out follow-up campaigns, so that each of these people, if they haven't joined the system and they haven't joined the software, that they're able to be nudged with helpful videos and helpful reminders to get started. So Brenny says this is awesome. Great. This is really I think what's awesome about it is that it makes it engaging and it's self-guided for the user, and so they don't actually have to do it on their own, right? And I think that that's probably the biggest, the affiliate, right? The team leader, the person who is looking to promote the service or the product does not have to necessarily go through and explain all of the individual stuff, right? But the other person is able to receive that information, and you as the business owner are able to go back and actually look at what did that person view, what did they click on, and if you want to, you can additionally go in and follow up individually as well. So yeah, Brenny says that she, we listened to their ideas and then we went out and built it. And I think that is that's kind of what we're supposed to do. And unfortunately, on my end, I want to get it out to you guys sooner than it has. But this is what's going on. And now what we can do is when they click create account, let's do this. Let's do create account. Well, it's going to say, here, click the button below and register for your free account, or whatever it is, right? They have a couple of day trial, or if we want to promote, the business opportunity, obviously we can change this. But what's great about this is we can plug that in, and it should take us to the link here, the correct one. It looks like it has my affiliate ID, right, is 123456, because that's what I told it it was. And I don't know, whoever's affiliate is 123456, they might get some extra hits there. Awesome, Brenny, I love it. I need to write that down, because I'm the worst at remembering stuff. And tomorrow we have a doctor day, so I will be on the move a little bit, but I thought it would be helpful to talk and chat with you guys because it's been a while. So I'm going to, if you guys have any questions, throw those down there, and let's just rehash and review kind of the different steps that we talked about here. The first thing that we talked about was getting people to opt in, and you'll notice here that Chatfuel makes it really easy with reference URL links, and these links right here are probably the easiest ways to be able to get people into your bot. I use those almost exclusively, but of course you can build landing pages. Of course you can embed it into your website. I frankly just don't think that it's necessary when you can just give them a link that's going to send them directly to your bot. Why not just skip all the steps? So that's just my thoughts. Now, the second thing though is that we want to give them something to interact with. And what I always love about chatbots is that it presents the opportunity for you to be able to create an engaging sequence, but even more specifically, to survey and ask the user questions that are relevant so you can actually provide a more relevant and obviously a more helpful and more valuable solution. And so when you ask questions at the beginning, it automatically allows you to be more specific in how you sell to these people, but then it also allows you to be able to endear yourself to them because they feel like you care. Like, you know, Brenny said she said that we listen and then we went out and did it, and that's what your bot can emulate. Is it can emulate this listening, and then it can go out and do it as well. Brenny says the link takes you directly to the bot, like the main landing page of a website, and that's really what it is that this link right here can go directly to just your bot in general, or this one can go to a specific flow. And that's what's really helpful about Chatfuel, is that it makes it easy to go to a specific block if they want to. And then the last thing was the offer, and we showed you guys in here that our offer was obviously to get more people onto their team and to get more people onto their platform, because it's an awesome business opportunity. It's an incredible platform and a series of tools, right? But that was our call to action, was getting them to sign up. So the last step is getting people to actually join, or getting people to buy, or whatever it is that you want to do. And a lot of that is done in the follow-up, right? A lot of that is done in actually in your sequences. Awesome, Brenny. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy it. It is it's far from done, but it is a little bit funner, a little bit more fun. So, guys, we talked about some basics for Chatfuel. This is going to be going into the topics and the units in the group. So make sure that if you guys have questions, that you throw them into the group, and that we can add them into the appropriate places. All right, guys, have an amazing night, and we'll see you later.